Continuing the week on productivity. So glad you can join. I hope this has been a valuable time for you. I've sure been having a lot of fun, and from some of the feedback I've been getting from you all, it sounds like you have been too. So let's continue to start our 2021 off. 2021 is that what this is? 2021 off with a bang. Now, today I would like to focus on using tools. Would you like to double, triple, quadruple, or times the infinity multiplier your output? It is possible, but it's not possible alone. You need to use tools. Think of building a house with just sticks and stones, right? But yet you can build enormous structures when we use tools. Now, I was a victim of this myself, that everything looked like an expense to me, and I didn't understand the value of putting a little bit of money in. Now, I'm not saying you have to get the biggest and fanciest equipment or the most expensive applications out there, but I am saying free trials are great for trying things out. And then if it is helping you, when it is helping you, then make that commitment, invest in yourself, and invest in your business to use the right tools. Now, there is thousands and thousands of tools out there, right? And I could do product reviews on a whole bunch of them that I've tried. That is not the purpose of this live. This live is to try to help you open your mind to the possibilities of using some of these assets. Let's talk about technology, right? If you want to get more customers, you can go door to door. You can put out mailers. You can use a newspaper if people still read those, right? But what is the fastest way to reach tons of people? With social media, right? Getting online, getting your voice out there, getting your products out there, that is the absolute quickest way to find results. You can find mere children, right, that are using technology for all sorts of fabulous things. Now, technology is a double edged sword, and I may be doing another live later on the downside of technology. But right now, we want to focus on technology as a tool, right? So you can grow your business on social media and really use your social accounts as a tool to help you. There are many, many, many productivity tools available out there. I know many people in my team just love Trello boards. I myself personally haven't gotten to into them too much. I've tried a little bit. My favorite tool that's out there, totally free, is using iNote. I just the regular standard notepad on. An iPhone, and using that notepad, it crosses over to my computer, to my iPad, to my iPhone, and I'm addicted to notes. I put every idea that I have in a note. There's tools that Facebook gives you that you can use to save things. There are so many tools out there. So I highly encourage you to just start looking around and seeing what can make your life easier. Here's a great example. If you're with me earlier this week, I did an interview and it was so much fun. And I used a video recording tool called StreamYard. And by the little icon, any of you savvy members will know that it is the free version. Yes, there are tons more features of the paid version, but I'm relatively small. I'm still kind of a one-person shop here at this point. So there's no real reason for me to use the more expensive version right now. So it's a great tool to use. And there's some other video tools out there that you can use besides StreamYard. That's just one example to help you out. If you are doing email marketing, right? At some point, you need to get out there to do email marketing. You're going to need one of those email marketing services. So there's a ton of them out there, and maybe if it's of interest to any of you, I could do a review on some of the different ones that I've tried. But using that tool saves you that time and energy. You just do one email and then you can send it out to average instead of copying, pasting over and over again. So there are so many tools that can increase your productivity tenfold. If you are doing things online, It's good to have, you can have an external camera or just use the one built into your phone or your computer, right? These cameras nowadays are just excellent that they have on some of these newer devices. Maybe a speaker or a microphone, or maybe a light. So, putting my money where my mouth is, something I'm super excited about to show you all. I'm going to do an unboxing if that would be fun for you. So, I just bought myself a light because I've been doing lives now for a while and I've asked a few of my mentors to critique them. And the number one thing they came back and said, well, your internet sucks. I was like, well, there's not a whole lot I can do about that at the moment, right? I've tried to pay for better internet, and it is what it is. It's what's available to me right now. So they said, number two, your lighting. I was like, well, I have my light right here, right? You can see if I take it away, it's pretty awful, right? Right? Well, I decided to put my money where my mouth is and to invest in a tool that will give me better lighting. So I thought it would be fun if I shared it with you. And I did not go out and spend hundreds of dollars. It wasn't the cheapest model, but it wasn't the most expensive either. I think it was like $50 on Amazon. So here we go. Are you excited? I'm super excited. A new tool for my business. There's the tripod that you can set it on, and dun, dun, dun. Here it is. There's the light. So what I would like to do is see if it makes a difference. I guess maybe I should have done a little bit of prep ahead of time, so y'all didn't have to watch me fumble through all the packaging and stuff, because, I didn't. I just thought it would be something fun that I could share with you, that I was getting a new toy today. So it seemed like a fun thing to do, but this doesn't look so difficult, except for that's the clamp for your phone. I'm wondering where the stand is, so you can put your phone on it. That's not helpful, because I just want the light to turn on, so we can just see if it makes a difference in what we're doing here. Let's see, that looks like the stand of the clamp. Oh, that's not a clamp. Looks like it's USB. There's a remote. There's another clamp for your phone, it looks like. So we're going to plug it in and see what happens here, and see if you think it makes a difference or not, and whether it helps you see the live or not. Let's see, I gotta find a USB over here. So it is USB. And we're gonna roll away this cord here. And I have a little USB hub over here on my workstation that this does not want to go into, probably because I'm doing a Facebook Live. Why won't you go in there? That's interesting. Pull these other ones out. We'll have to fiddle with that a little bit. Okay, here we go. I gotta figure out how to turn it on. Light is on. Oh, here we go. Power. Oh, wow, that's bright. So I don't know where to set this up. I gotta do this yet, right? We'll have to work on it, but is there a difference, right? Does that look better? I don't know. I might have to start wearing makeup or something. All right, let's see. We can change the color. What do you think? Does that improve the live at all? Does it need to be over here? Oh, every now can you see it? Maybe it just needs to be right there, right in front of me. What do you think? You can still see it on there. But was that worth it? Does that enhance the live at all? I don't know. We'll have to find out. It's going to be hard to get used to, I tell you what. But the point is that tools are an important thing, right, in your business. You can't expect to do it bare bones, right? And this was really, really hard for me getting started as an entrepreneur, especially because I was hell-bent on getting out of debt. That was one of the main reasons that I wanted to become an entrepreneur in the first place, was to get out of some of the debt that we had found ourselves in through, situations, right? It happens. So I did not want to invest in anything. I didn't see it as an investment. I saw it as an expense. And there's a huge difference between an expense and an investment, right? So I did a whole live on that. If you are interested in learning the difference, what experts say are the difference between investments and or assets and liabilities, you can go check that out. But the thing to remember is you don't have to have the latest and greatest, right? This is not a keeping up with the Jones kind of a thing. This is what is going to enhance your ability to build your business online, right? Or I'm building mine online. I guess you don't have to be, but if you're watching this, you probably are or want to. So what tools do you need that can help you? And I guess my ring light isn't really for productivity so much as it is for enhancing the experience of these videos. But it's the tools, right? It's investing in the tools. And some of these things, they will pay for themselves over and over and over again once you start using them, once you start getting the hang of them. And you're going to be paying, or they're going to be paying you back with your time, right? So you can put your time into the most valuable things, the content creation, the adding value to your customers, those conversations you have, the content you create, whatever it is for you and your business, those activities that really add value, those income producing activities. You don't want to have to worry about the mundane tasks, right? You need to worry about those money making activities, and it gives you the opportunity to be able to focus on those. So for me, one of the things that I'm focusing on in 2020 is trying to provide 2020. Are we still in 2020? 2021 is trying to provide you as much value as possible and the best experience as possible. And so if that means I need to drop $50 on a light, then here we are. All right. So I hope you got some value out of this today and that you have been enjoying this productivity series from much of the feedback I have gotten. You are asking for more tips and more tricks and more productivity related things. So I think I'm going to continue it on and do a few more days of it. So if that's interesting to you, then make sure you plug in. And please, if you know someone who could use some productivity guidance or tips or tricks in their life, I would appreciate it if you would share this and let them know that I am working hard, going through all of my books, pulling out all the quotes and all of the things to bring you the best possible tips that I can find. All right, my friends, it was so good to see you on today. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time.